A very big mystery. True and Rainbow King were in the castle preparing pies for Yeti Spring. The Yetis will be waking up from their winter sleep, said the Rainbow King. They'll be very hungry, and they love numbleberries. Ding dong! Special delivery! Numbleberries! Called a voice. Bartleby, can you please go get the numbleberries? Asked the Rainbow King. Right away, Your Highness, replied Bartleby. But when Bartleby went to retrieve their berries, the basket was empty. Someone had stolen the numbleberries. The basket was full, and then all of a sudden, poof! It was empty, explained Bartleby. Petrifying purple, said the Rainbow King. Someone has taken my numbleberries. Don't worry, Rainbow King, said True. Detective True and Detective Bartleby are on the case. Best of luck, detectives, said the Rainbow King. True? What are detectives? Asked Bartleby. They solve mysteries by finding clues and following them, said True. We just need to find our first clue. Clue who? Called Bartleby. Squish! Bartleby had stepped in some purple juice. What's this? He asked. He sniffed it. It's numbleberry juice, explained True. Our first clue. A big wet clue, too. Don't you think? Asked Bartleby. He was standing in a giant footprint. Whoever took the numbleberries must have dropped some and then stepped in them, said True. True and Bartleby followed the trail of footprints across the Rainbow City until... No more footprints, True? Said Bartleby. Well then, we better split up and look for some more clues, replied True. True and Bartleby searched for their next clue. They looked this way and that way. When the Rainbow City bus came by, they checked to see if anyone had any numbleberries. Just then, inside the bus, True spotted a big footprint on the floor. Look, she explained, a berry footprint. Maybe the bus would know who left behind the footprint. Hi there, said True to the bus. Did you see the passenger who left those berry footprints? Nope, replied the bus. I can't see who gets on, but I did hear some big squishy footsteps on my last trip. A clue. Do you remember anything else? Asked True. Oh, the passenger kept saying yum, 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 said the bus. Another clue. Could you take us to where the passenger went? Asked True. Sure, said the bus. Hop on. When they got off the bus, Bartleby found a pile of empty baskets. Inside, they found a numbleberry, said Bartleby. Do you think these baskets were full of them? Well, they were, said the farmer. And then they weren't, finished another. The berries had disappeared. Bartleby asked True, I wonder if the berry bandit emptied these baskets. True and Bartleby followed the empty basket up to Bunchum Munchum Island. True spotted Farmer Moser below. What's wrong, Farmer Moser? Called True. I just came back from Berry Island and our whole crop just poof, disappeared, explained Farmer Moser. What will the Yetis eat now? Asked Bartleby. They're going to eat numbleberry pies, declared True, because we're going to find them. True, we're all out of clues, whispered Bartleby. We're pretty clueless. Then we better get some wish help so we can catch the berry bandit, said True. Bartleby and True traveled to the wishing tree. So what brings you here today? Asked Z. True explained to Z that someone was stealing all of the numbleberries in the kingdom. We're trying to find the berry bandit, but we ran out of clues, she finished. Come sit, said Z. Let's have a think. How do detectives normally find clues? Well, said True, they look, listen, and sniff. I need a wish that will help me hear better and one that will help me smell better. The wishing tree has heard you, True. It is time to get your 3 wishes, said Z. I'm ready, said True. Wishing tree, Please share your wonderful wishes with me. As True spoke, the wish orbs woke up and started to twirl and swirl around her. One by one, 3 orbs came forward and transformed into 3 wishes. One with a big nose, one with big ears, and one like green jelly. What a fun group of wishes, said Z. Let's see what the Wishipedia says about their powers. Your first wish is Snorful, said Z. Reading from the book, it can sniff out smells that are barely even smelly. I'm sure Snorful can sniff out some new clues for us, said True. Hera is a hearing wish, said Z, turning the page. It can pick up sounds from really far away and amplify them back to you. Maybe we can hear the sounds the Berry Bandit makes and follow them to find him, said True. And your third wish is Grozer, said Z. It can make any plant you find in nature grow larger. Great, said True. True placed all of the wishes into her backpack. Thank you, Z, she said. And thank you, Wishing Tree, for sharing all of your wishes with me. Now go get some clues and catch that Berry Bandit, said Z, as True and Bartleby left. True and Bartleby flew back to Bunchum Munchum Island, but when they got there, the sound was so loud that they couldn't hear anything except clack, rattle, clink. Let's see if Hera can hear any clues over all of this noise, shouted True. Zip, zap, zoo. I choose you. Wake up, Hera. Wish come true. True held Hera up. Do you hear anything, Hera? Hera listened, first one way, then another way, but all it heard was more noise. We're still not hearing any sound clues, said True. Can you try again? Squeaked Hera. It stretched its ear this way and that way. Then Hera picked up a new sound in the distance. Yum, yum, yum. That's it. That's it, exclaimed True. Let's go find that sound. True, Bartleby, and Hera traveled up, down, and every which way following the sound. Finally, True and Hera cornered the sound behind a house. I hear you, Berry Bandit, said True. Suddenly, out from behind the house ran a Yeti, said True. After him! True ran after the sound of the Yeti, joining back up with Bartleby along the way. They followed the sound clue until it stopped. Which way did the Berry Bandit go? Asked True. You don't hear it at all now? Squeaked Hera, sadly when it couldn't find the sound. Thanks for all your help, Hera, said True, as Hera went back into her backpack. Just then, an empty basket came by on the conveyor. The Berry Bandit must have eaten all of the berries. That's why Hera couldn't hear it anymore, said True. True and Bartleby rolled the conveyor back down to the ground. Look, said True, the berry footprints again. They followed the footprints, but soon... no more footprints, said Bartleby. Detectives never give up, said True. We look, listen, and sniff. We sniff out clues too. Do you smell anything? True asked Bartleby. Sniff, sniff. Actually, I do smell a faint scent of numbleberry, but it's not quite smelly enough for me to smell which way the smell went, said Bartleby. We have a wish that can help with that, said True. Zip, zap, zoo. I choose you. Wake up, Snorful. Wish come true. Snorful said, True. Do you think you can sniffle the sniffs from the berry and then follow that smell? Snuffle took a big sniff from a dropped numbleberry and then ran off. True and Bartleby followed close behind. Wow, Snuffle is a super sniffer, explained Bartleby. Snuffle suddenly stopped and pointed. Was it the berry bandit? The poor bunny looked up in surprise as it dropped its numbleberry. Its feet were too small compared to the footprints they found. It couldn't have stolen the berries, but it probably saw who did, realized Bartleby. Did you see a berry-eating creature with big feet come this way? Asked True. It did. It pointed the way the creature had gone. Snorful followed the scent until it stopped in front of a big rock wall. Did we take a wrong turn instead of a right turn or a left turn? Asked True. We must have, said Bartleby as he leaned against the wall. Suddenly the wall gave way to reveal a cave hidden behind it. From inside, True and Bartleby heard, "Yum, yum, yum." "There's that sound again," said Bartleby. They followed the sound inside to find a family of Yetis eating lots of numbleberries. "Now we found our berry bandits," said True. "What are we going to do, True?" asked Bartleby. True explained to the Yetis that the berries don't all belong to them. Taking things without asking isn't good. The Rainbow King and the farmer Moser are pretty upset about the missing berries, said True. The Yetis became very sad and started to cry. "You missed the Rainbow King?" True realized. So she called up the Rainbow King. "Rainbow King, come in. Are you there?" True asked. "True, I'm so happy to hear from you," said the Rainbow King. "Did you find the numbleberries?" "Yes," replied True, "but I think you should come to the Yeti's cave right away." When he arrived, the Rainbow King saw that his Yeti friends had woken up early, but the pies weren't ready yet. The Yetis had stolen the berries because they were starving without his pies. The Yetis were sorry that they ate all of the berries in the kingdom. "Don't worry, my big furry friends," said the Rainbow King. "We understand now." "Thank you," said the Yetis. "But what if the Yetis wake up early again next spring?" asked True. "What if they aren't any pies or numbleberries? Won't they sneak around and take them again?" "Sapphire blue," said the Rainbow King. "True, that is a problem. Any ideas?" "I have one," said True. "A big one." "Yetis," said True. "You're going to go from berry eaters to berry farmers. We're going to teach you how to grow your own numbleberries." The Yetis cheered and danced in excitement. "Oh, that's a great idea," said the Rainbow King. The Yetis watched intently as Bartleby dug a hole in the ground. Then True tossed him a numbleberry. Bartleby placed the berry in the hole and True helped him cover it with dirt. Soon, a teeny tiny sprout popped up. "This could take a while," said True. "Time to use my last wish." Zip, zap, zoo. I choose you. Wake up, Grozer. Wish come true. "Grozer, let's turn that sprout into a bush. A bush with numbleberries," said True. True placed Grozer on a tiny sprout. Grozer began to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Soon, the tiny sprout was a great big numbleberry bush, full of numbleberries. Everyone cheered. "Way to go, Grozer," cheered True as it went back into her backpack. The Yetis were so happy. They gave True a big hug and kiss. "You're welcome," laughed True. "Now just grow some more bushes and you'll always have numbleberries ready for Yeti Spring." "And what's better than numbleberries?" "Numbleberry pie," added the Rainbow King as he brought out some pie pans. Using the berries from the bush, the Rainbow King made 3 delicious pies for the Yeti friends. The Yetis ate the pie with glee. "Yum, yum, yum." "Great job, Rainbow King," said Bartleby. "You know there are 6 of us, right?" The end.